What's your problem?
My problem is I can't figure you out. You come from out of the blue, take down a few ferals, and suddenly you're all buddy-buddy with paladins. I don't know if you're serious about being a part of the Brotherhood, or you're just biding your time until you find whatever it is you're looking for. Either way, until you tuck a few of these assignments under your belt, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you. Now, you ready to go or what?
Ready.
Then listen up. Believe it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about
That'd be a good mod.
ghouls, synths, the abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing.
Look, I'm with a
toys.
synth here. You better
This
watch your
op
mouth,
is
buddy.
simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
Alright, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Show you how it's done, you little bitch. Bitch-ass bitch. Hey, Hot Pants.
Scribe?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder?
Oh no, he's a cunt.
I wish we can see eye to eye.
Reese only sees one thing. Reese bleeds Brotherhood.
I can make him
All
bleed.
he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Sometimes things shove back, though.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about.
Fuck.
And there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do.
Go
One
fetch
of the
these
Brotherhood's
things.
most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost.
Oh, Doug's, there's yet
I have
another
a list
dose of
locations
cultural
that contain
enrichment over in
artifacts we
London.
need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied.
I'll
by
let you guess
scribes.
who.
Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
What are you doing standing around here? You have your orders.
Where is he? Where's my boot to insert in his rectum? He's such a bitch. Yeah, yeah, the Amish. Those crazy horses. They're dragging those horse-drawn carriages and running people over.
Burn marks. They must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Wanna bet? I could take it down myself.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, Recruit.
Recruit. Well. Guess we go for this one first. There's this... It's going to be terrible. It's going to sound awful because it's true and truth stings. There is a very common, I guess... It's about the media and how they report on crimes and terrorist acts and that sort of thing. So, and about how they identify who the suspect is or who the attacker is, whatever. And it's a pretty good rule of thumb. You can pretty much count on this always being true. When they report the initial reports on something, like the breaking news or the first hour or two, whatever. If it's a white guy, they will immediately say it was a white suspect. If there's a few others, but if the suspect is Muslim, they seem really quiet about that. They don't mention that. Not until they're forced to. So when you're reading about these news events and they they don't say they don't know who did it. They just
This place
don't
is
talk
most
about the
unsettling.
suspect that much. You know why. You'll find that to be pretty much always true. And, you know, it's one of those... Hey! It's one of those things that really sucks, but truth kind of hurts.
The body can revert tissue. Too much radiation too quickly can prove fate. How disturbing.
Stupid robot. I hate those things. Yeah. Well, Doug's, the trouble is, it doesn't, you know, every religious text has, you know, pays its lip service to peace. Then you get to the bits where they talk about what to do to your enemies. And, you know, give you one guess what the followers of any religion pick.
Hostility. There is something nearby. Identify unknown.
You know, Christianity went through its violent phase about 400 or 500 years ago during the Crusades. But it's, you know, it had its turn in the sandbox, and it's mellowed out enough. The worst Christians do these days is, you know, piss on atheists, try to ban abortion, and fuck with birth control. They're real hung up about sex still, but, you know. Usually get around that with a good fat wet kiss. Muslims, though, they're still in their nice fun let's be violent phase. And it's really only happening because they haven't gotten their asses kicked really hard yet. They've not experienced any kind of humiliating defeat. I mean, you know, apart from Daesh getting their butts kicked out in the Middle East, but you know. That figures. One act of violence begets another. So the Christians go on their crusade, hoping to get rid of a violent sect of people they hate. And that makes that group more hateful and violent.
Got it.
Good job, Christians! I'm not a fan of either one, so... There's zero risk of offending me with this discussion. I enjoy this stuff. Yeah. And it's really true that there's a good 400-year difference in maturity between the two religions. The Muslims are in the rebellious teenager phase, except they know where the bombs are, or they don't know how to build bombs. Instead of going out and wrecking Dad's sports car, they're strapping bombs to themselves and destroying, bombing subway stations. Hello, cat. It's Turbo.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I get it. There's nothing at all wrong with, you know, learning as much as you can about these different faiths. It's a kind of a joke among atheists that the average atheist knows more about the Bible than the average Christian does. Same goes for the Quran too. Or, technically speaking, we aren't allowed to read the... Well, sorry, not allowed. We're allowed to. We just can't read the Quran in its true form because, you know, we're pathetic English-speaking buffoons. You have to read it in the official, you know, I guess language of the Dozer or something, or, you know, original Arabic. to really get the full deal.
Sweet.
Ah! Killed him! Should go back to Rice and say, hey, you gonna send me on a mission that's actually hard? Wow, I'm getting raspy. I should get something to drink. Ooh. Key. Yeah. Cthulhu's gonna have a few words for us. I think we're all in deep shit when he wakes up.
The Commonwealth is a very big
Oh, game has no sense of humor. It crashed. Oh, you're doing that, are you? Looks like Mod Organizer might have choked. Let's load this back up. Assuming it starts. There we go. I'm going to hit the restroom, feed my cat, and grab something to drink real quick. So stand by, and I will be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Hey, Fox. Alright, gonna let that load. Gonna tab out real quick like. Shit. No, that's not what I said. There we go. Dumb computer. Oh, do I have to do this again? Oh well, it was fun. It was just running around killing a bunch of ghouls.
Be careful.
Hello, Heidi Hole Ghoul. Rise and shine, cupcakes. Haha. How'd that work out for you, buddy?
Yes.
Alright. I like Curie. She's fun. Her accent's adorable. "18 dreadnoughts, 2 Valhallas, 164 Albions with Wraith missiles. I approve of this attack plan. Rear Admiral Wilfie approves." Jackpot. I have declared myself Rear Admiral because that sounds far more entertaining than just plain old boring Admiral. But...
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Really? Where'd you come from? Don't beat up my dog, you prick.
Are still within acceptable parameters.
Thanks, Tits McGee. I like how I just randomly click around hoping to pick everything up. Don't even aim for things anymore. I row ya, biatches. Ooh, neat. You can knock the columns over?
Use these logs for relevant data.
I think it'd be neat to have a synth body. Wouldn't get fat, don't have to eat. Be kind of nice. Never get tired. Oops.
Got it.
Oh. Well, made a mess of that asshole. Let's save. Now, it's the second crash we've had today, and I've only been playing for 4 hours. It's a little worrisome. Well, presumably you could still eat pizza and hopefully be able to process it. You raise a really important point, actually. I'm gonna have to talk to the synth people about whether I can still have pizza. Maybe they can just simulate the the scent and aroma and flavor of it. Like, simulate you eating it. Give you the memories of eating it. Like, I had pizza this afternoon. No, dickhead. You sat there for 5 minutes licking your chops. That was eating. Idiot. Yeah. Believe it or not, I used to rock a wireless headset for mic and game audio, and then just for game audio. But when you stream for 5, 6, 10 hours at a time, battery wears out. And these are fucking Sennheiser. And as much as it sounds like I'm a brand whore, my God, they sound amazing. These are the most comfortable headsets I've ever had, or headphones, and the sound quality is just outstanding. Sennheiser makes good shit. If you don't buy their cheapest stuff. If you're gonna buy a Sennheiser set, spend $100 or more. They'll last you forever, and they'll sound amazeballs. Oh, I know. I wasn't sure if they're cheap, if the low-end stuff has the same sound quality. I just don't know how it works. What the hell happened here? Where's your generator? And why is that turret unplugged? Well, it's not now. Hey, Turbo, did you get your foods? I fed you 5 minutes ago, cat. Don't you start. Unless you want to snuggle. That we can arrange. Okay, enough of that.
Hey boss, just got here. There's something you want me to do?
I don't know, twiddle your thumbs?
Not right now, thanks.
I'll get back to picking my teeth then.
Good, you could use it. I hate the pack. I really want them dead. That's terrible, I know. Alright, so we gotta go to the Huaba. Oops, wrong button. I don't want to do this during the day. Or at night. It's 7 hours of battery life. Very nice. That's pretty damn good. Where is the harbor? Guess we go this way. Yeah, that's pretty good. Especially separated by an entire floor of a building. Radio signals hate penetrating solid objects. Who'd have thunk it? Ooh, water. Feel those rads. Doop-a-doop. Where the hell are we even going? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Going off the map. Well, I'll be damned, there is something over here. So quiet. Then I fire my shotgun. Well, a bit ago it was saying, you cannot go that way. I've met the invisible wall on the east side of the map.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
Wait, this is Far Harbor. I don't want to do this.
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with Valentine's detective agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
No, I want to... Oh, what the hell else was I doing? Oh, I'm just doing bitch work for the Brotherhood, aren't I?
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
Nuka-Cola was great.
Yeah, that's me. Lowly partner. I don't even get real business cards.
Right. Getting back to my daughter. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
The radio brainwashed her.
Turbo! Kidnapper.
Come here.
Who lured her away
Come here,
from
bud.
us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive.
Well,
and
I know what she's doing to pay her way. Come here, Turbo.
Think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter isn't there.
Come here, babe.
I can feel it. Find her, please.
This is Turbo. You've seen Turbo before. He's gonna snuggle for a while, though. Aren't you, big cat?
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs, if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her,
Turbo.
just ask.
Good boy. Alright, optional. Question them further. Alright, that. He's not in a cuddle mood. He is a big cat. He's like 17 and a half pounds. He was 21 pounds when we got him. He lost a lot of weight when he got sick, but he's recovering.
Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
you and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
Yeah,
I
she's
remember
talking to Hugh Hefner.
Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be...
No wonder she wanted to get away. Jesus Christ.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Really?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us.
I want you to help find this person, but I'm
Since
going to
grandfather
intentionally
passed
withhold
away,
information I have
he was
about
the
her.
only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss. Now I wonder what she was up to.
So, now we know these two voice actors are going to be the lead voice actors for every fucking character in the DLC.
Nothing else right now.
Homie.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Yeah, measurements, please.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Here you sit in your house not looking for her.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Yeah, fuck education.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
So he's the nanny of the house, or worrywart.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, detective.
Now it's detective and not flunky, huh? Little bitch.